qualified to lead the party. In fact, we already have women lined up as national chairmen. We are coming out to contest for that position. We are coming out in our numbers to contest for the national secretary position of this party. We are coming out in our numbers to contest for the legal advisor of this party. Mr. Chairman, I know that you can attest to the fact. I've been following your committee closely. That one of the most hardworking, supportive member you have is the woman sitting by your side. And that's why immediately she came in, I stepped the party protocol aside. I said she has to sit by your side. So you would understand our importance. That when you lift a woman up, you lift all of us. Defends the position, the Chinese proverb, that when you give a woman power, if you put a woman in government, the economy, the country will be secured and multiply higher than ever before. What we are asking for in our recommendations, sir, having received the blessings of the APC since 2015 till date, is that we should have more women sit in the arms of affairs of the party. Globally, women are the peacemakers. We are the unifying factor of every economy, of every country. And so, with a party like the APC that is, built up out of diverse interests, if we have more women sitting on the table, managing the affairs of the party, from being national chairman of the party, to secretary, to treasurer, across board, from the national to the state, to the local government, to the unit, I'm sure would have a stronger APC, an APC that will win all elections. Yes.
The president has signed not too young to run. We are very happy about that. But I think our biggest problem is we are too poor to run. We are too poor to run. That's the problem with young people. We have a dependency culture in Africa, Mr. Chairman. So there are three different kinds of youth. There is real youth, like me, who are young in age. There is political youth, people who are 16 like my able leader there, but still claiming to be among us. There is economic youth, sir. They have age, but they're economically young. So, economic youth. And they are more in number because it is in Nigeria and so many other African countries that you see a 35-year-old man still living in his father's house because he doesn't have a job or he doesn't have a means of livelihood. And because of that, he is seen as a young person or a youth, even at 40 and 45. So yes, you can reduce the age of people that will run for office. Just like forms are given to women for free, but how many of them run? In real sense. Since we came to APC, you only pay expression of interest for money. But nomination form, the 10 million naira one, the 2 million naira one, is free for women. How many of them have actually run? You know how many have actually run? All we argued for as young people, and including young women, is the opportunity to even pay half. They said no. You know why? Because it is easy to see a young person as a threat than a woman in Nigerian politics. But women have come of age, they are equally a threat as well. They are going to run for national chairman, have you? Mr. Chairman, collaborating relationship. We have made serious recommendations that are very serious here. First of all, there are many directors in this party. But to my greatest surprise, the women wing and the youth wing that ought to have directors that will mobilize them do not have directors in the name of directors paid civil service. haven't. They should be inculcated. There should be a proper youth wing, not just youth leader that will be allocated to one leader somewhere that will carry his houseboy to come and be a youth leader. No. Not a woman leader that will be allocated to one leader somewhere that will allocate somebody to fill the position. That will sit at NWC meetings to just report to his boss. And she doesn't carry the women along, he doesn't carry the young people. No. There should be a proper youth wing, a proper women wing, and those wings should choose their leaders to represent them in NWC. I'm talking about people that will turn 18, 19, 20, 21. Between 2019, when the last election happened, to 2023 are 6.2 million people, Mr. Chairman. That is more than enough to win any election any day. So if the simple statistics does not scare you or does not encourage you about the viability and the strength and the energy of young people, Mr. Chairman, then the simple test of what could have happened, a disaster, which it could be either a demographic dividend or a demographic disaster, and we saw it with the NSAS. Not more than 5,000 young people scattered the whole of this country. Not more than 5,000 young people scattered the whole of this country in November last year, in October last year. Mr. Chairman, that demography can be a dividend, not a disaster. 2023 is fast approaching. Me, I'm a realist, Mr. Chairman. It is going to be the first election in 20 years without Buhari on the ballot. And we all know that Buhari comes to election with 10 million votes. If Buhari is no longer on the ballot, half of those votes are gone. You need to show them up. Where are you going to go and look for them, young people? Any party that does not cater and does not pander to young people in 2023, believe me, it is at the verge of extinction. And we cannot be leaders in this party and members of this party and allow this party to work itself into extinction just because some people want to make it a retirement home. We will not allow it. Mr. Chairman, our recommendations are very deliberate, our recommendations are fair, our recommendations are clear. Bring the young people, create the future with those who are going to live in it.
So what can we say about our party? It's a party that is very, very sensitive to these various interests. And I've read through the constitution of many parties, here and abroad. And I can tell you, even now as it is, with the present constitution, there is none which has attempted to capture positions for women and the youth. But we can assure you, it has not even started. Our party has not even captured the fraction of role that we want to see for these people who constitute over 70 to 80% of our strength. So we are going to do our best. All of us on the committee are he for she, and contrary what, or maybe to support what Barrister said here, who incidentally was my very good student in Bagauda campus, where I headed the campus. And on the committee, or the caretaker committee, they are in the front line in terms of their contributions, which really gives a very good, excellent example of what this generation can achieve when they are given the opportunity. We are very proud of their contributions and what they are doing there. Sometimes some of us are a bit shy on the basis through, not age, but because of years of relating with people to say certain things. But for them, they'll just throw it out as it is. They'll give it out as it is. Sometimes we just be saying, no, you can't say that, you don't say that. But say, no, it has to be said. Yeah. So, as I said, that's just at that small stage. So you can imagine if they are given the national stage, and they will be given from our own perspective, I can give you the assurance on behalf of the committee that we are all for you. Madam Stella had mentioned some other things because the constitution of the party is just one platform. You have the national constitution, the Nigerian constitution.